Hey everybody, welcome back to Holy Roller Guitars. Today we have a new arrival. It is the Fender Telecaster Cabronita. So what makes this the Cabronita? It has the Fidelitron pickups here. So these are humbuckers and they're patented by Fender or trademarked by Fender. I'm guessing the name and the pickup winds. They made it to be like a TV Jones pickups because this guitar was a Fender custom shop before it was an American and before it was a Mexican made guitar. So they made some different pickups so they wouldn't have to put the TV Jones pickups in it. So this is what makes it a Cabronita. The pickups, and there are variants of the one pickup without the FO. They do have guitars like this without the FO as well, and with the two pickups. It does have one volume and a three-way switch, which this one's a little loose. I don't know if there's something I can tighten back there, but it does kind of go this way and up and down, so not sure what's going on there. I already have a friend that wants to buy this guitar because he's been looking for a thin line. This is a rare one at that, and I do really like this white creamish kind of color. So it's a white transparent, and you can see the ash body there. So yeah, let's talk about the good, let's talk about the bad. So the good is this is a rare guitar. It's a 2-year Oni guitar, so it was 13 and 14 when they made these. The bad is it has some wear on it. So you can see this ding here. It has some scratches along the top of the headstock, but where it's the worst, it's on the back of the neck. And this is not plain wear, which the guy that I got it from said he might think this is from rings. I don't believe it to be. I think it just got, you know, tossed around and leaned against an amp, and you know, might have hit something here, like the amp or something. But yeah, that's pretty. This, although it looks bad, the worst is right here, because this is what you're actually going to feel when you're making these regular chords here. And these are just indentions, so that's what will bother me the most. I've already played this guitar. This didn't seem to bother me as much, it just looking bad, but it does have, the rest of the neck is really nice. So if you just cover this up and look here, that's nice. It does have some wear here on the back of the guitar, paint chip here, a little chip or a ding here. It does have this here, but other than that, the back is beautiful. There's no other dings or dents or anything. I think this is just a speck of dirt. Let's see, or not. No, here's a little bit of ding there. So yeah, it has the back plate, the ferrules in the back, so you can see that. Looks very beautiful. And then the top is where it's at. The top is nice. It doesn't have anything wrong with it. It has some like dings here, I guess when you're messing with the knob. But these are the Fidelitron. I'll move this out. So Fidelitron pickups. They look like TV Jones pickups. I did really like my friend Zachary, his TV Jones pickups and that Schecter that he had. But yeah, this is pretty cool. The neck is, our fingerboard is really good. There's a little bit of wear on the frets. Very little bit of wear on the frets. The headstock, like I showed you earlier, was just that one there, but everything other than that is looking good. So let's go ahead and take it to the workbench. Let me get all the specs on it, so the pickup heights and the string heights, and we'll get everything nice and polished up. I'll try and polish up the saddles, polish up the frets, dress the fingerboard. We'll just mainly clean it with the F1 oil, and then put some new strings on it and give y'all a demo. I'm not going to take out the pickups. I will show y'all some pictures of the pickups when I give y'all the impedance of the back of the pickup, and then with the cover off, I do have those pictures. So let's get started. God bless, peace, and enjoy. And we are giving away that coffee mug at 1,000 subscribers, so keep on tuning in and subscribe, like, share, and thank you all for y'all's love and support. Okay, so we have the Cabronita on the workbench here, where we're going to take the output readings first. And starting off at the bridge, we have 5.07, and we're going to go to the neck position and we have 4.40. In the middle, just for fun, we have 2.36. So those are our pickup readings. Let's move, because we're not gonna, we'll take a look at the electronics here at the end when we get to the back of the guitar, which I'm excited to look at that to see what that is, because this, like I told y'all, it's kind of, you know, I already knew that this might be a problem, and it sure is a problem. So we have a fix for that, so we'll get that taken care of. Let's get your neck specs, and at the very end we're going to get the weight, but right now we're going to get the neck specs. So we're reading 0 here, and should be traditional Fender, so 1.65 inches, well, 42.1. See at the 12th. At the 12th we have 2.01 inches and 51 millimeters. So let's take off the strings and we'll get your 1st fret neck depth and your 12th fret neck depth. So put you on a time lapse just to take off the strings, and at the end I'll try and polish up all the hardware. But let's get your neck specs, let's take a look at the electronics, and then we'll take a look inside of the F-hole, which I think it just goes here. So it's a semi hollow body. So all this is solid and this is not. So we have the strings off, and for your 1st fret neck depth we have 0.91. That equivalates to 24.2. And on the 12th we have 0.92, and that equivalates to 23.7 millimeters. Here we have our neck radius. So of course with the Fender it should be a modern C. The 1st seems a little pointed, but the 12th is very rounded and C-shaped like. The crazy thing about the neck right now is that it's 0.91 here, 0.92. So that's not much of a difference, and you do not feel that in the neck. Yes, it does feel rounded and it feels comfortable. The edges feel a little sharp, you know, because they're not like your Player Series 2 where they're rounded. At least I don't think so. You can take a look for yourself if the camera will focus. Unfortunately, you cannot do neck shaping on this unless you sand it down, which I was considering sanding down the back of this neck, but I'm not going to touch it. If somebody buys it, you know, they buy it as is, and of course this is the way the back of the neck looks. So down here it's really nice, really clean. Then it starts getting into the more heavier wear areas. So with the light you can see all those indentations and everything that's going on there. But yeah, just being as transparent as whoever wants to buy this will have all the information given to them. Like I said, this is the back of the body. This is the worst part. This one second. Other than that, I do not see anything. I saw like a pin mark in the front. Little something here, like lines. But yeah, we'll get the look at the electronics here, and I'll get you all the weight of the guitar. I'll give you all the weight without the strings, and I'll give you all the weight with the strings that I took before, because I was thinking about it beforehand. And we'll try and look in this F-hole cavity right now. This is the pin mark I saw right now. I don't know if I did that because I have a pin, but I don't think I came close here. But I'll try and take that off with the alcohol pad. It is very nice. I like the transparency of the color. It really comes across nicely. There's some indentations there. Hardware looks like it's worn. Pick guard looks like so. But I did clean the neck pickup just with the microfiber cloth. This is what it looks like now. Fidelitron trademarked. There. And the bridge. I did clean this. I was going to try and get underneath here, but I wanted to make the video first. And then I just wiped down the saddles to try and clean them up a little bit. So I will give the body a really nice cleaning. Alrighty, so let's take a look at the inside of the F-hole. Coming up from the top of the guitar, looking at the bottom, we have the body here, and then we have this like block back here. This is where the bridge is at, and then there's a little bit of hollowness back in this area. So trying to get it as best I can, but as you can see there, it ends there. Now going in this way to look at the top of the guitar, you can see how they just hollowed it by one chamber is on this side. So yep, there's the top portion of the body. So pretty cool, if you ask me. It's pretty nice. There's the body, there's the wall. So pretty cool. Let's take a look at the electronics before we get the weight of the guitar, and we'll end off the video. So I'm looking at this the same way you are for the very first time. You can see how the white paint that they use, I'm thinking that's the white paint they used. There's that. There's a three-way selector switch there. I don't think it's name branded or anything. And then we have a potentiometer here with the letter A, I believe. And that's it. I wish they would have put a tone knob. It would have been cool, but this volume knob is already kind of close to where the pickguard ends, and there's probably not enough room there. So what I was going to do is add a double stacked 500K pot, but I want to see what this potentiometer is. Okay, that you can barely tell, but it's a 500K, so it's a 500K potentiometer. So I have to get that close for people that are new, because I'm vision impaired. I'm actually legally blind in both eyes. But we're going to see about this tone switch. I'm going to go ahead and pull it out, see if I see any. Oh, look, something happened here. What is that? Just some, I don't know if this was pinched or something happened there. And so since every ounce matters, I did put back the regular three-way switch there. I don't have the cap. But what I have is 7.26 pounds. What I had before with the strings on was 7.35 pounds. So for kilograms, we have 3.245 kilograms. So, yep, pretty light guitar. Almost just about 7 pounds, which is pretty cool for a humbucker Telecaster, but of course it is a thin line. So, if the camera will focus, there you go. What I want to leave y'all with daily advice is don't be afraid to work on your guitars. You know, look up some videos, talk to some people if you have any friends that are guitar techs or anything like that. See if they'll help you out before you go out and venture on your own guitar. But I have this one, I don't know if he's a subscriber or not, but he commented on the ES339 guitar, and he was saying how the pickups on the 339, they're P90s, but they only put a foam block, and they didn't put anything as soft to adjust the pickup height. So he had to adjust the bridge to get what he wanted out of the guitar, I'm guessing to get the strings closer to the pickups. And it didn't affect, I'm guessing, his neck or anything like that. So yeah, work on your guitar if you can. Look on my how-to videos if there's anything like changing out a pickguard or a volume pot or pots for a Stratocaster or anything like that. Yeah, I'll try and help as much as I can. The nylon guitar video, that is not a how to repair your broken headstock. That is just hey, this is the way I fix it, not sure if it'll work for you type video. And I did mention that in that video, but it isn't a how to because I did repair the headstock and the body because it was lifting up. So anyways, I'm pretty sure these videos are going to go out before the videos that I have for the Fender Chrysler capo and the TC Electronics, what is this, Unitune video. But I'll try to get these out next week, probably like for Fender Friday, and I don't know, maybe I'll do this on Tele Tuesday, but I will do a review on that tuner, and that capo, just capoing it on the guitar. Alrighty, God bless y'all. Peace. We love y'all. Thank you all for the thoughts and prayers and the love and support and everything. I gotta switch out this 3-way switch and put some new strings. I'm gonna polish up the frets on this guitar, and they're not that worn. They're actually pretty good, so I don't think that little indention's gonna come out there. Let's see. Yeah. So we're just gonna go ahead and polish them up because that's not really big. I don't need to do anything kind of sanding down anything like that. So do a little setup on it, but I do not want to move any of these saddles because they look good and they're in place. Let's see, that one goes down, up, down. This one goes a little up. I don't know why. Well, it's kind of down, but anyways, it was pretty good with the 9/0 on it.
Verse of the day: feed the hungry and help those in trouble. Then your light will shine out from the darkness, and the darkness around you will be as bright as noon. Isaiah chapter 58, verse 10.
Take care. God bless. We love y'all. Peace. Thank you for tuning in. Sorry for the camera being out of focus, but yeah, pretty sweet guitar, and can't wait for the review and demo. Probably on Saturday. We'll do that Saturday. So God bless. Peace.